kifuniko kuko fire sana na sijoki.
Safi kila mtu amebewa na sijabewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa.
Yangu safi kila mtu amebewa na sijabewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa. Weekendi lazima session. Kucha rangi sura piga fesho. Tembo nayo tunakunywa special. Kula pesa cheki meso kesho. Weekendi lazima session. Kucha rangi sura piga fesho. Tembo nayo tunakunywa special. Kula pesa cheki meso kesho.
Yangu safi kila mtu amebewa na sijabewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa. Yangu safi kila mtu amebewa na sijabewa.
Na ni mimi
ndio nalipa bill na kila mtu amelewa na sijalewa.
Sijalewa.
It is now 7:05, time to get into the news and find out what has been happening in Kenya. Azimio now demands resignation of trade CS Moses Kuria. As the edible oil scam unfolds, with the country set to lose billions of shillings in the importation of 125,000 metric tons of edible oils, the Azimio coalition is now calling for the resignation of Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria after documents linked him to the scam. Schneider Electric Kenya to set move its manufacturing operations to Actom. Schneider Electric Kenya Limited and Actom Kenya Limited have joined forces in a groundbreaking agreement that confirms Actom's intent to take over the production of Schneider's Electric's block set type tested switchboards. EU, Kenya to announce trade deal. The European Union and Kenya are set to announce a trade deal on Monday, EU officials said, in a coup for Brussels as it seeks deeper economic ties with Africa. CA, we have no power to pull down illegal content. The government has no legal mandate to pull down any controversial content from social media platforms, Communications Authority of Kenya Director General Ezra Chiloba said yesterday. Dilemma for MPs as finance bill enters final stage. Several lawmakers are this afternoon expected to find themselves caught between a rock and a hard place as the controversial finance bill enters the crucial voting stage where they have to make the final decision. Gachagua suffers setback in 1.6 billion disputed land case. A bid by a company associated with Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to have a lawyer and a city businessman charged with conspiracy to defraud a 1.6 billion land situated in Embakasi, Nairobi has flopped. HIV game changer. Ministry of Health launches vaginal rings. The Ministry of Health has launched the use of vaginal rings among women in a bid to arrest the new HIV infections. Speaking at the launch of the Catalyst program, Acting Director General at the Ministry of Health, Patrick Amoth, indicated that women were the main target of the program, as adolescent girls and young women contribute to nearly a third of the new infections. $11 billion lost yearly through water leaks, says Wahome. The country loses $11 billion annually on non-revenue water. Water Cabinet Secretary Alice Wahome said, non-revenue water is water which is lost before it reaches the customer. Losses can be through leaks or apparent losses such as through theft. Mwamba dealt a blow ahead of National Sevens circuit. Kenya Cup side Mwamba RFC will commence their campaign in 2023 National Sevens circuit without the service of talented winger Idris Sharif. Virat confident despite Harambee Stars' loss to Mauritius. And finally, junior minor Iraqi stars at NCBA Golf Series at VetLab. Now you're updated with what has been happening in Kenya. You are tuned into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Zangu zikishuka ikiwe pedi nasikia garumas niko na wengi maybe Fatuma maybe ni Njeri achana tu zimeripoti
nasikia wa nasikia we nasikia we nasikia wa zimeshika wa nasikia we nasikia we nasikia wa zimeshika wa
Pindo tudre na prefer kwa barabara Chingri unimadi yanga appetite mbaya Mamoshi za makaya zunfanya na gwaya Mara kwa mara kiss di medio ndo swara Acha haya na kugwara Acha haya utamwaya na kuadmire meno wet kakavagara tabia usexy Maria Clara.
Hii mwaka lazima tutachukua kura, hii mwaka lazima tutapiga kura. Msupa mbono unanilap ama juni komado, madhe mbono unanihate ama juni komandom. Hii maisha inakuwaga juni fupi, usipochunga itakutoa nduki. Give my vibe to the realest, to relive your life to the fullest.
Nasikia na mood swing, niko ting maybe cookies, tuko makuti, toka kihuti, supa ni nyuki, amenifanya chuki, na nilimjua juzi. Wa, si dunia imepasuka, wa, si hadi hapa utasukwa, wa, ndio aende kusuka, wa, alafu itakufikia kama fupa.
Amepanda beji ya hali ya uchumi na kumbe ajui miu kuonga mrui. Anashoma ringo na amenificha uchi na chini ya pilo ndo si uficha udi. Wa we wo nasikia wa nasikia we nasikia we nasikia wa zimeshika wa nasikia we nasikia we nasikia wa zimeshika wa
kimekunywa chai moto, zimeripoti, zimeritipo, zimeningwata wale zimenishika. Sainko na taki nuna mzinga kwa depo, zimeniraru sitambui mambaro. Imoka nkujituma kasipa sura mbaya, niko mavitu zimenishika, zimeripoti wale zimeritipo.
Pull up weekend ukispin tiki tuko chingri busy let a big ziggy na matweda ngoko na mteka tepa spenda kama greda leta tuko things matings
unasikia zimeshika unasikia zimeshika
Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. 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 Napenda kupiga sherehe, sipendi kupoteza chance. Muziki ya kuwangi kelele, kama unajua kudance, well you got my attention. Kama wewe ni fun, I don't know when I will fall in love. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki mama. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki yeah. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki yeah. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki. Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. 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 Ooh, neighbors, I don't do well with neighbors. Ewe nikae kwa makuti, I don't depend on favors. Nishasema utawaipata hii flavor. Macheda, minapendanga macheda. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki usiulize kwa nini siwasiki. Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. 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 Napenda kupiga sherehe, sipendi kupoteza chance. Muziki ya kuwangi kelele, kama unajua kudance, well you got my attention. Kama wewe ni fun, I don't know when I will fall in love. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki mama. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki yeah. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki yeah. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki yeah. Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. 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 Ooh, neighbors, I don't do well with neighbors. Ewe nikae kwa makuti, I don't depend on favors. Nishasema utawaipata hii flavor. Macheda, minapendanga macheda. Usiulize kwa nini siwasiki usiulize kwa nini siwasiki mama. Sijificha ni kwa kona, sisimami kwa boda. Ndio maana nasema siwasiki.
nilikuwa napenda sana form za ego. Nimepoteza vitu mob juu ya ego. Akoka ego, punguza ego. Ego, nilikuwa na dem, nilikuwa napenda sana. Akaka dem nilijua tutaoana. Nilishtuka vile tuliachana juu ya ego. Tukikosana singekubali kuwa wa kwanza kupiga simu. Nikisikia kupiga Karoka na niambia usipige. Sasa niko single. Juu ya ego nilingoja nipigie. Alichoka kapigia chali mwingine. Imagine ningeweka ego chini, nipige simu ningekuwa na bibi. Imagine nilichagua ego nayo life ikani humble. Nilikuwa na best alikuwa naitwa ego. Nilikuwa napenda sana form za ego. Nimepoteza vitu mob juu ya ego. Akoka ego, punguza ego. A rich man's joke is always funny. So funny. Tunacheka na unabo. We just want your money. Your money. Tunapapasa ego ndio toboke mfuko. Tukule pesa yako, tukimaliza tukuwache peke yako. Ni juzi tu manzi ulienda Dubai. Ukikuja Kenya unajidai. Is it safe? Uko umo ni safe. Sulizaliwa uko. Punguza tumaringo. Achaka ego. Msupa kabla life ikuhambo. Nilikuwa na best alikuwa naitwa ego. Nilikuwa napenda sana form za ego. Nimepoteza vitu mob juu ya ego. Akoka ego, punguza ego. Ego,
Remember kutoa picha si fiti man. Bwana sifiwe. Maisha lazima kasonge. Maisha lazima kasonge. Maisha lazima iende. Maisha lazima iendele. But jana ulitoma. Maze jana ulitoma. Maze jana ulitoma. Maze jana ulitoma. Potato. Ni picha ulichoma. Si vako kutusumbo siku nzima na itikabako. Adi kacha demu wako. What? For real? Yes, for real. Kwani unadhani hii ni jokes nani? Ulipanda meza, ukapiga waiter, ikaleta zogo hadi pale kwa sena. Maisha lazima kasonge. Maisha lazima kasonge. Maisha lazima iende. Maisha lazima iendele. But maze jana ulichoma. Maze jana ulichoma. Maze jana ulichoma. Maze jana ulichoma.
Mi sikati tena. Nacheza chini ya dile siku tasema. Na shewa nilichoma hata siezi remember. Na wapi simu yangu? Mi nadai kukol Brenda.
Simu yako?
Simu yangu.
Boss simu litupa nja gari kisonga. Maze zako jana ziligonga. Itabidi umereplace line kama tumesonga. Maisha lazima kasonge. Maisha lazima kasonge. Maisha lazima iende. Cheese. Maisha lazima iendele. Maze jana ulitoma. Maze jana ulitoma. Maze jana ulichoma. Maze jana ulichoma. Bro. Cheese. Tuma picha man.
Karada mtosipite na wako.
Kuna kademika pataka saba. Sijamuona bila wifi hawa. Mwingine unitext by the hour. Siko baya but the boy a shot tire. Pata dem ako flat excess. Muko same mukivalia ma vest. Nikoona singedai hizo mse. to the left, that's west. Si vibaya, matempo unalewa, but kumbuka pia bado jaolewa. Hatukatai, sura ulipewa, but pande ya tabia ubaya hewa. Ni nani ule kando ya meza? All natural, amegusia tu makeup. Akia nani, si anatesa. Pigia mzazi umwambie nimependa, lakini analenga. Nimetrai kumhala, but bado analenga. Na vile ameweza. Anyway, on to the next one. Next. Nimesema next. Who's next? Who's next? Next. Next. Who's next? Next. Nimesema next. Akinicheki anapiga mahesabu, ni kama yeye ni mwalimu wa dhafu. Anaringia ugali na managu, na homa na kulanga sembe kavu. Alinishow, I don't do matatus, kidogo amalize so za viatu. Jana nimemtumia faka mara 3, na bado hata hajafika kwangu. Kwa Instagram ameweza, but in person vitu huwa different kwa grao. Bila makeup anakaka brother yangu, asipopaka nitambia nini watu. Ni nani ule kando ya meza? All natural, amegusia tu makeup. Akia nani, si anatesa. Pigia mzazi umwambie nimependa, lakini analenga. Nimetrai kumhala, but bado analenga. Na vile ameweza. Anyway, on to the next one. Next. Nimesema next. Next. Who's next? Next. Next. Who's next? Next. Nimesema next.
Double S. What? Yeah. I'm in a trap, fuck all that crap. You could get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. If you're talking deals for real. High on that foreign, I'm on that yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag, I need a bag, I need a bag for real. I'm in a trap, fuck all that crap. You could get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. If you're talking deals for real. High on that foreign, I'm on that yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag for real. I need a bag for real. No rookie want a vest spot. Who hating y'all best up? If I know nothing, I know this. Yes, bitch, I'm next up. Can't stay in, I'm dressed up. Trap house is my next stop. In my own lane, so I'm gassed up. And all the talking is gassed up. I saw a dealer jumped head first. Oh, you let me give me head first. Plug hit me, is you tryna ride? I ain't tryna tell my dad first. In the booth, get a med first. Couple thousand for a med verse. Rappers thinking they can fuck with me. Go and tell them get their meds first. I'm fucked up, I need a whole bottle. In the line, I'm not a role model. Get in line if you want trouble. I got niggas that'll slap your head off. You niggas not shit, but they full of it. Fuck friends, I want fan first. Y'all hungry, I can't trust. I got food on me, so game first. Bitch, get off my face. I'm on my hustle for days. What? It's something that you can relate. Bitch, get off my face. I don't want no opinions. If it ain't how to make $1 million, bitch, get off my face. Bitch, get off my face. I'm in a trap, fuck all that crap. You could get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. If you talking deals for real. High on that foreign, I'm on that yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag, I need a bag, I need a bag for real. I'm in a trap, fuck all that crap. You could get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. If you talking deals for real. High on that foreign, I'm on that yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag for real. I need a bag for real.
Tell a nigga trust me, I ain't got time to the look or the flick on my wrist. You told me I'm a Pantene, put me on a jet, now I look like a hell of a feast. Man better give me that ring, high grade thing, that's a worldwide spin. Tell a nigga every time I bust down, he gon' have to hit it like a worldwide fling. Tell a nigga wife, I'ma fuck it for the night, next time I'ma take his life. Man so hot that they envy me, 10 toes bar one on my heels. Till a nigga, he can get all the kush you want in the game.
I'm in the trap, fuck all that crap. You could get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. If you talking deals for real. I on it foreign, now I'm on that yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag, I need a bag, I need a bag for real. I'm in the trap, fuck all that crap. You could get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. If you talking deals for real. I on it foreign, now I'm on that yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag for real. I need a bag for real.
I'm in the trap, fuck all the crap. You can get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. You talking deals for real. I on the foreign, I'm on the yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag, I need a bag, I need a bag for real. I'm in the trap, fuck all the crap. You can get cooked for real. I need a meal, I need a bag. You talking deals for real. I on the foreign, I'm on the yay. We getting fucked for real. I need a bag for real. I need a bag for real.
Maisha ya cheki ni a tease alata, tease alata, tease alata, tease alata. Aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata. For me kijipa najitoa very fast. Ni a tease alata, tease alata, tease alata, tease alata. Aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata. For me kijipa najitoa very fast. So ni one nimekuja home ni jondoe very fast. Nikingoja na ile uba yenye cheza last. Nafa kuenda touch but sidhani mitaka mjumanze venye kumeshika di ukipiga ni reverse. Ngoja hold up kuna mali imekam kando kevi Subaru na najua ti imejam. Kwa wapi nko kwa jams unajua water. Ni a tease alata, tease alata, tease alata, tease alata. Aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata. For me kijipa najitoa very fast. Ni a tease alata, tease alata, tease alata, tease alata. Aka kajaba kana deni kwe alata. For me kijipa najitoa very fast. Yeah, kibit nikali na ni chopi. Nikitokea bash najifanya sijasusi. Alafu kwenye niko wanadayati watoki. Jaribu mtu moja utalala na masoki. Dondi ukipata nimefura usitrai kubisha hodi. Usulize nikindasu jua poa watu honi. Ni macho imefura usichoche ati uoni. Venye zanionesha ni ati danya kwa ploti. Alata, tease alata, tease alata, tease alata. Haka kajaba kana deni kwe alata. For me kijipa najitoa very fast. Ni a tease alata, tease alata, tease alata, tease alata.
Ati is the tease alata, and I am here to alert you guys on an event that we are going to be having on the 1st of July. I am so sorry for that feedback, but we are just having an amazing time here in the studio. So there is an event happening on the 1st of July. Guys, if you do not know about the open mic night, it is happening at the Beer District. We have decided to collaborate with the 254 Brewery Company, and if you do not know about them, they have amazing craft beer. Now get this, a ticket is redeemable for a 254 craft beer, and it's gonna be happening on the 1st of July, Hapo Westi at Delta Towers from, let's say, 2 p.m. Make your way there. We're gonna be having people perform, and it's gonna be amazing. Yani guys, we have so many people who have signed up to come and perform, and it's looking mighty fine. I can say that the music is gonna be lit, the vibes are gonna be immaculate, the beer is gonna be dope. Yani guys, make sure you go cop your tickets on our website www.254.radio. Let me tell you, there is a flash sale going on right now. Msiseme sikuwaambia, by the way. 1,000 shillings gets you a ticket to the open mic night, and you do not want to miss out on this sale because it's going to go back to 1,254. So please make sure that you buy a ticket, 1,000 right now on our website www.254.radio. Let me tell you guys, Lil Mina is gonna be in the building, Jerry is gonna be in the building, Other performers from all walks of life in Nairobi, in Kenya, are gonna be performing. So I know you do not want to miss out. It's gonna be vibes, Pondi vibes. We have you guys sorted out. The food there is great, the drinks are great. Yani, everything is great. So make sure that you go copy yourself a ticket on our website, www.254.radio. Make sure to tell a friend and another friend and your family member. Yani, ambia kila mtu. Make sure that you go do that, and I'ma catch you there. I'm definitely gonna be there. So, you know, vibes are gonna be vibing. Everybody's gonna be having a good time, as, you know, we just give you guys a good platform where you can be able to come through and show us what you got. Show us your skills. Okay, guys? This is the 5 a.m. Club. I am currently waiting for my guest to come, and then we can talk all matters about his brand, his career. I'm sure you do not want to miss out on this. So make sure that you do not go anywhere. Senda Mahali. This is Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Mnijui nyinyi. Sidhani. Nilikuwaga mbaya. Time zangu hizo. Hata ni venye saizi ni usiku, ni saa ya kulala. Mimi nakuambia, ukienda Moshi, ukienda nyumbani leo, useme tu Kaiga, wananijua. Nilikuanga nimekasirika na shangaa, lakini nilikuanga mnoma sana. Sikuwa nahitaji dance floor. Nilikuwa na dance wapi? Kwa ceiling. Hadi leo si dance kwa floor, na dance kwa ceiling. Napitia na dinga ina speakers inatingisha madirisha, kuliko piti gala na digira kitingisha. Mwili kameshikwa na madhidhi yakiniambia, na malizanga kama dishi ya familia. Uwezi wa iraia mwingine kami, mini kaa ninja na wapiga na mahit. Toka LA hadi mtazama beast, imekuwa ni ngori aje nimeitiwa chief. Hakuna pasheni pambakahi, ilianza jana na kisha sahi. Ni Juma Mbanga wali kamingi na bado bash ungeshika kamiti. Kwa hivyo jaza tambla na kidri, ita mama pima kamivi na taska mal na mapis na kambili. Losi dance kwa flow na dance kwa ceiling. 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 Simba party adi, hadi jali shangi. Katme dunga njumo kali ama party party. Niite bash mami, tuko ndani ndani. Bora inawaresh na drinks, tuko ina dinadi. Kuna video umefurahisha majirani. Una wine komitisha for cousins. Umeraizisha temperature COVID-19. Ukitingiza mawezere ndani ya tight jeans. Sibagwagi napenda malight na dark skin. Mami when your body niko cheza kati. Punguza calories, wine on me, kutoka saa moja giz hadi mamoni. Hakuna pasheni pambakahi, ilianza jana na kisha sahi. Ni Juma Mbanga wali kamingi na bado bash ungeshika kamiti. Kwa hivyo jaza tambla na kidri, ita mama pima kamivi na taska mal na maplis na kambili. Losi dance kwa flow na dance kwa ceiling. 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 Inaweza shika kutoka na hii hadi Kongo, hadisi ya kwiti na Kongo. Leo kidriko mingi brother toa lock. Weta leta mbele mbele na double shot. Mina skia firi kama change ya so. Songesha hizo viti sunda dance floor. Mami twende chini mwaga jasho. Nikome kula firi na unawashwa. Ebu washo. Vele mwele kunjwa kama python. Vele mwele kunjwa kama nylon. Mina digi style na vibe yako. Sawa, leo si dance kwa flow na dance kwa ceiling.
Think you can
what a hater say. Sipping on that haterade, I'm tipsy off that Tanqueray and Alizé, I'm hella paid. Pair of J's on me as I hit the stage, elevate. Toast to the hard work, so every day we celebrate. I'm just a dream chaser trying to reach paper. A few years ago, you know we hadn't seen better, so I had to get up. Hustling never seemed better. I'm fed up, but it won't get the best of me, my nigga. I live a fast life, if you can see. Mula team holding down Africa from the east, nigga, please. You know we're trying to stack up all the G's, getting money overseas. Mikey Tony had a dream, Luther King, we believe.
And if I'm gonna make it worth it, then I gotta go hard. Got my city on my back, if you feel me, holla back. I do it for the truth, Buffalo. We hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it down.
We hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it,
we hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it down.
Hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it. See, I gotta get that dough. Your money been the motive. Mama told me take it slow, boy. Keep your options open. Now we be all up inside your TV with a couple more beanies while we treat them haters like Stevie Wonder. Why these niggas bother anymore? Tell your tripper, shopper man, Kabungari better know that we swaggy, nigga out your swaggy. Two G's rolling doobies with some beanies in the backseat. But I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches cause they might catch me slipping. But you already know, Camula, that's that G5 flow. Yeah, now when we down, you know we holding it.
And if I'm gonna make it worth it, then I gotta go hard. Got my city on my back, if you feel me, holla back. I do it for the truth, Buffalo. We hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it down.
Hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it.
Hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it.
Hold it up,
I swear I've been waiting for this moment since I was 12 now. Rock a snapback, folk fitted, let your brain smile. And we just glad you finally listened cause you chose style. 5 mighty kids been on a mission while they talk slime. You spit, I vomit, have you on it, dog, I breathe rhymes. No Superman, just rapaholic, see my team shines. So now I'm sipping gin and tonic, we don't squeeze limes. Cause life's been bitter for a nigga, but I'm still fine. Hey. I hope you learn the basics. Boy, them A to Z's, your 1 to 3s ain't talking about the Matrix. Thanks to KOC, oh yes indeed, I've graduated to MC. Living my dreams, glory to G.O.D.
And if I'm gonna make it worth it, then I gotta go hard. Got my city on my back, if you feel me, holla back. I do it for the truth, Buffalo. We hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it down.
Hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it.
Hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it.
Hold it up,
when we down, you know we holding it.
Gang Johnny Genje warazi wamemedi. Niko med, tuko fiti, tuko best, tunanauoni wikendi. Warazi wa kibok, tuko kia tukibanji. Rienka ni Genje, narua kuchafua. Mandunya mabanga, warazi sinitia.
Mangare na sidai kukatema. Nikajaba siri tu, nikameze. Pande moja nikaveve kazoze. Unibebe hata mbele ya kirindi. Sitambui wewe maunenge. Mamiwa maembe na marenge. Gestek ni mdimu wa mafomu. Chain ifike hadi kwa tom. Magarbase wangu ni ma.com. Cash crop za Nyandarua ni mawaru. Yengenje kanyatipi ni Subaru. Nimeachwa na karau nikateko na kaparo. Mataro master wangu ni Kamaru.
DVD hashtag kujituma.
Spider clan tunako kunyambisha. Na mabrina kuwa stam kuwatoka. Mongongis kuwatoka kimangoto. Mantis Snapchat na mafoto. Musidance ni maguess wana dance na ka evidence. Yo siyo case tukijinais na ma-ice. Ni machase na machase yo skia. Mwasre na manyanga ni kisakanya mafara. Nikibonda utanaumi spendagi ufara. Takuspin na mabare ni kufurize kama tara.
Gang Johnny Genje warazi wamemedi. Niko med, tuko fiti, tuko best, tunanauoni wikendi. Warazi wa kibok, tuko kia tukibanji. Rienka ni Genje, narua kuchafua. Mandunya mabanga, warazi sinifiat.
Spider clan is a gang on the mic. Mbogi fiti na nice na kasai. Na madem na walide kama bike. Na mafans wakiwatch wanasub na kulai. Yengenje ziko fine ni kuraru. Zikiwaka tukichome zikimedi. Na mashada zikiwaka kimogadha. lango ni mamoshi kachumni za ocha. Spider clan kazi tu kuchachisha, unloliji na kuboa tagwaya. Mirisa kusetuka madem kuwa kemba na mboge kuzitoka.
Bangus kumochoka niko binje mawikendi nariengea maloko kuwatoka na kajing jing maidha majioni warazi wanabuya niko rada ya mamorio na wasupa wanaroria na matori kungori warazi na mandunya kurore kinyama tunaseti manati konda na ni hard tukicrash tuko hapa na madasha genjere Spider clan tumekam kuondoka na mirisa ni kutoka miondoko rarapon riz tunabai tukilo tunagive tumebounce wakitoa shikiria kabazenga. Gang Johnny Genje warazi wamemedi Nikume tuko fiti tuko best tunanawoni wikendi warazi wa kibok tuko kia tukibanji Rienka ni Genje narua kuchafua mandunya mabanga warazi sini fiat. Gang Johnny Genje warazi wamemedi Nikume tuko fiti tuko best tunanawoni wikendi warazi wa kibok tuko kia tukibanji Rienka ni Genje narua kuchafua mandunya mabanga warazi sini fiat.
Harry King on the beat.
Is it the what? King and you know it. Hey. No money niko maganji, no money wani mtiaji, no money niko magadi, no money niko bagadi, no money mini refugee lakini saijo siko kwa kambi, no money very soon kikoro boy natoa kitambi, no money hamni bambi, no money nyi wote mababi, choria uchi UGK, ona niko mpya na bambi, no money niko maganji nigga, no money una kipaji, wale nje dozi na kala clash, ita pita marangi, daro niko mabangi, ita Mr. Matiangi. No man, niko mangiai, wewe kuku mayai. Jogo Road pale Amsha, hapo ndo utani wai. Kujeni na ex wangu bado mskia, mwezi ni wai. No man ni mi baba Tracy, no man ni mi baba Zara, no man ni mi baba Freddy Flacco, wakiniona wanahala. No man ni mi baba Malcolm X, mademu wananidara. No man ni uliokoka, no man ni niko mogoka, no man ni niko maganji, no man ni weni mtiaji, no man ni niko magadi, no man ni niko bagadi. No man ni mini refugee lakini saijo siko kwa kambi. No man ni very soon kikoro boy natoa kitambi. No man ni niko maganji, no man ni weni mtiaji, no man ni niko magadi, no man ni niko bagadi. No man ni mini refugee lakini saijo siko kwa kambi. No man ni very soon kikoro boy natoa kitambi. He's the king and you know it. He's the king and you know it. Everything I rap about better believe I own it. Kila ngumi udunga bana better believe I bought it. Mziki ni ndondi boxing, after Chris ni boxing. Mayweather ni king ya kwa ring, my punchline na sikosi. Walianza mwaka na pupa, niko hosi nimechill. I'm sick and you know it. I'm a dick, I'm blowing. Superstar, I'm glowing. Neck freeze, I'm snowing. Hizo chocha za kurapa faster, Buddha joke, I'm slowly. Niki spit Ebola, kwenye street mi bola. Nata na mixed feelings bana, wamekuwa bipolar. We shillings mi dollars, we shati mi cola. Wali try kunikola, kini sipatikani true caller. A, kila subject ni A. E, kila ndai ni E-class. Mwaga teiko higlas, funga bao na hip-hop. No man niko maganji, no man weni mtiaji, no man niko magadi, no man niko bagadi, no man mini refugee lakini saijo siko kwa kambi. No man very soon kikoro boy natoa kitambi. No man niko maganji, no man weni mtiaji, no man niko magadi, no man niko bagadi, no man mini refugee lakini saiba na siko kwa kambi. No man very soon kikoro boy natoa kitambi. No mare 3 commas kwa salary. No mare watu shule mazi bila basare. No mare relationship niachia bandare. No mare New York no milk like a mahare. Na puka mimpish, wanna look up nikidish, kiisa mnitish, na tena mnilish. Niliopeleka kaburini so wanajua ni mazishi. Na kwa hiyo matanga yenyu bana uski bado tutadishi. King, swing, bling, clean, swag, mean, gang, real. No one watani copy cause boss, bas, mi ndio chopi. Niache rap, nianze kuimba bado hamniwezi. Mwache rap, mwanze kuiba fande hawa niwezi. Kwa street, niko na chopper. Kwa sky, niko na chopper. Competition ya watu watatu, me, myself and I. Naka bado na hate on octopus or kill yourself and die. No man niko maganji, no man we ni mtiaji. No man niko magadi, no man niko bagadi. No man mimi ni refugee lakini saa hicho siko kwa kambi. No man very soon kikoro boy atoa kitambe. No man niko maganji. No man mimi ni refugee lakini saa hicho siko kwa kambi. No man very soon kikoro boy atoa kitambe. A-Town King nigga.
Me down, but you can't. Deep inside my mind, I can see you when you walking across the room. Take me for a ride, cause I can't seem to get over you. You know I'm all in, baby, cause I ain't got nothing to lose. She gave me every flavor, fuck good behavior. Knocking on my door like a next door neighbor. Telling all my friends I'm in love with a stranger. No, I'm in love with a stranger. Forever is a long time. That's how long it took for me to go out there and get mine. Everybody there shit, they pick my shit like romance. But you got a certain way to get a nigga tongue tied. Everybody know how we feel when you fall in love. You never ever know when you're falling. Never know you're falling. But it don't take much to know it's not enough. Everybody know how we feel when it's not enough. When she don't pick up the phone whenever you're calling. When you're calling, why you always calling? Everybody know how it feel when you fall in love. You never ever know when you're falling. Never know you're falling. But it don't take much to know it's not enough. Everybody know how it feel when it's not enough. When she don't pick up the phone whenever you're calling. When you're calling, why you always calling? Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Yeah. Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Focus on the money, no all up on me. No all up on me, yeah. You gotta get on the grind, nigga, nothing is for free. Nothing is for free, yeah. If loving you's a crime, I don't care, let it be. I don't care, let it be, yeah. You're the air that I breathe, you're the only thing I need. The only thing I need, yeah. Patience, but you know I don't got too much time. Patience, girl, you know I never told a lie. Patience, girl, you know I swallowed all my pride. Girl, you know I swallowed all my pride. Patience, but you know I don't got too much time. Patience, girl, you know I never told a lie. Patience, girl, you know I swallowed all my pride. Girl, you know I swallowed all my pride. Everybody know how we feel when you fall in love. You never ever know when you're falling. Never know you're falling. But it don't take much to know it's not enough. Everybody know how we feel when it's not enough. When she don't pick up the phone whenever you're calling. When you're calling, why you always calling? Everybody know how we feel when you fall in love. You never ever know when you're falling. Never know you're falling. But it don't take much to know it's not enough. Everybody know how we feel when it's not enough. When she don't pick up the phone whenever you're calling. When you're calling, why you always calling? Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Yeah. Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Yeah. Why you always calling? Why you always calling? Everybody know how it feel when you fall in love. You never ever know when you're falling. Never know you're falling. But it don't take much to know it's not enough. Everybody know how it feel when it's not enough. When she don't pick up.
I feel this heartbeat, chasing a dream. I feel the rhythm, taking me on a trip. We're walking side by side. I'm enjoying the ride. Yeah. Maybe now's the time. I feel so alive. Close my eyes. tomorrow never comes for the gifted. We always move it to the present cause we can't be caught sleeping. And I couldn't help but notice that too many of us bear too many burdens heavy on our mental. Wanna be instrumental to the world that's changing right before my eyes, before the children multiply. I have my hands full with the pen and sheets of paper that my dreams land on. Pathway to a promised land with every word of the song. Maybe now's the time, I feel so alive. Close my eyes and just the time, I feel so alive. Close my eyes and just
Niko kwenye hii klabu, niko kwenye hii klabu na kutafuta kama hesabu. Niko kwenye hii klabu, niko kwenye hii klabu. Aje msupa uko wapi? Niko picture za malate, kahawa mbili if you feeling thirsty. Dishi food usimwage mate, hata una adabu. Girl nimekusoma ka kitabu, hesabu una try unajaribu. Si twende home to vibe to chill tu. Aje msupa uko wapi? Niko picture za malate, kahawa mbili if you feeling thirsty. Dishi food usimwage mate, hata una adabu. Girl nimekusoma ka kitabu, hesabu una try unajaribu. Si twende home to vibe to chill tu. Niko kwenye hii klabu na kutafuta kama hesabu. Niko kwenye hii klabu, niko kwenye hii klabu, niko kwenye hii klabu na kutafuta kama hesabu. Niko kwenye hii klabu, niko kwenye hii klabu.
Loki.
Vanon.
Iza kama story si profit mi siko kwa topic. Squeezy ni ganji inafanya ni move. Vision is solid, the mission is balling. Niko juu ya game, I'm enjoying the view. Chasing my dreams, I don't know about you. Ningeanza mapema if only I knew. No favors, I'm just living my life. No favors, trying to get what is mine. Kama story si profit mi siko kwa topic. Squeezy ni ganji inafanya ni move. Vision is solid, the mission is balling. Niko juu ya game, I'm enjoying the view. Chasing my dreams, I don't know about you. Ningeanza mapema if only I knew. No favors, I'm just living my life. No favors, trying to get what is mine. Competition is stiff, leteni beef. Kama mwezi attack, chezeni diff. Mutant to a beast on every beat. Na ni dotu na saka by any means. Na ni king ikikam kwa mistari jo. Flow ni siki na kambila antidote. Niko high utadhani sijai detox. Niku zoze zi answer to vibe na cops. Most of the time hata uongo iko based on the truth. Na bado life ina move. Mali ni safi inafanya ni feel niko juu. Nimeketi mali kwa moon. Rap mi ni bazoo naonaka ni calling. Na go viral nezo dhani ni COVID. Siku zuri kila hood kuna Robin. Paper chasing toka ngware di Johnny. Beast on the loser wawezi ni tem. Sijai kuwa Twitter but winning no trend. Daily ni grind atunanga weekend. Na swing with the sharks niko deep in the ends.
Loki misi na replacement na madabit anaandikisha statement. Hapo ukicheza unalambishwa pavement. Najitambua juu mimi niko self. Kama story si profit mimi siko kwa topic. Squeezy ni ganja inafanya ni move. Vision is solid, the mission is balling. Niko juu ya game, I'm enjoying the view. Chasing my dreams, I don't know about you. Ningeanza mapema if only I knew. No favors, I'm just living my life. No favors, trying to get what is mine. Kama story si profit mimi siko kwa topic. Squeezy ni ganja inafanya ni move. Vision is solid, the mission is balling. Niko juu ya game, I'm enjoying the view. Chasing my dreams, I don't know about you. Ningeanza mapema if only I knew. No favors, I'm just living my life. No favors, trying to get what is mine.
Mali imefika ni critical. Ukitaka pia neza get physical. Heshima napewa juu mimi ni don. Hadi utoke teke haunipiti bro. All along walidhani nitakuja ni go. Bajina itashika Abuja di Rome. Mifuko ni bigi jumu karido. I move with the gang and I rap with my bros. Hii era ntatesadi siku ntadai. Fame bila pesa ndo kitu sidai. Na pressure ndo kitu sinanga kwa life. Kasoli ngumu buda wezi ni try. Niko level yangu ki El Matado. Kama pasi moto I'm untouchable. Na wakula kichwa meza Panadol. Na ni business nothing personal.
Nishabadilisha mavazi, nishamalizana na kazi, nishapasha moto viazi, mafuta ni ule wa nazi, washanionyesha kiwazi, unadhani mimi sina kazi, na nimekubali mahali na hali ndiposa nipate amani. Wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi. One more verse ukweli G, mavita na blogs za IG, hizo ni stories si daiji, mataichi hawawachi, kuongeza salt na cinnamon, wanadai kitu na cinnamon, bila man, cinnamon, nilirealize sina hammer man, niko na dreams za kugratify, kaku reconnect na my Gemini, walks in New York my Gemini, kuhama social media sio kudai, why lie, nina smile, nina fly, nina rise, nina try, nita why, kuna time, sio goodbye juu, nishabadilisha mavazi, nishamalizana na kazi, nishapasha moto viazi, mafuta ni ule wa nazi, washanionyesha kiwazi, unadhani mimi sina kazi, na nimekubali mahali na hali ndiposa nipate amani. Wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi.
Vile naifanya ni true. Quality bado iko juu. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watati when I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, mimi ni fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watati when I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, mimi ni fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Mali nimetoka ni mbali I swear, say penye compare the good life ndo na try kujipea. Nyi bado mnabonga mili acha kupia. Story mingi niliachia Insta, kauni saidi na kupatia distance. Na give thanks to your kismat, niko gifted na si Christmas. Si lazima niseme I'm one of a kind. 10 mini 1 over 9, hakuna cha bure ndo maana na grind. Na ngoja tani yangu ni kanko kwa line. Kuna gravity, mini star so na need space. Ana carve face, vile naifanya ni true. Hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watati when I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, mimi mfano. Fema mapesa ni kama tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Vile naona kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua when I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Nina more verses than a scripture, getting more paper than a printer. Webaki kuhate, me squeezing na get mademu na cheki kwa picha. Ini moto wameshindwa zima. Wako in shock juloki ni stima. Ego ni bigi kifuatwa na jina. I am the greatest ni nani anapinga. Resurrection ya Pac na Biggie, inspiration ya Cole na Drizzy. Kani ganji we call I'm picking. Kama unangoja ni fall you're tripping. Na ukicheki nasonga kama movie stand. Ndoto valid kushinda za Lupita. Marapa itabidi wamerudi class, serikali imecha. Usiwori ile life na live, utajichanganya we mind your biz. Squeezy na dine na kings, kuwa kunywa better hide your seas. Naifanya job ile nyinyi na desire, games itadedi mimi nikiretire. Mwezi admit but now I inspire. Stakes iko juu nazipandisha haya. Ishiti na kama condition, watakujaji utadhani ni audition. Naitaki pressure inataka ambition. Wengine wanaifanya for mimi nitaifanya for life. Kuniweza itabidi mcombine, wanajiona sana but still wako blind. Ile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na finally through. Quality bado iko juu, mimi fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile itakam, tabaki kutesa jo vile inafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na finally through. Quality iko juu, mimi fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile itakam, tabaki kutesa jo vile inafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, naifanya ni true, vile naifanya ni quality bado iko juu.
Hey, hey, ay, ay, ay. It's Jovi, ay, ay, ay. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. You just doing my work, hey. Man, I'm tired of working. Hey, I think I bought me a fountain. Look at my teeth, they dancing. I pull up classy and fancy. Smoking on high good grass. Niggas gang got well with Tanganyasi. I'm sipping my lean Cassie. I'm popping pills, Cassie. Ecstasy got me nasty. I took a half, now I'm feeling fantastic. Cassie. I pull up classy and fancy. Smoking on high good grass. Niggas gang got well with Tanganyasi. I'm sipping my lean Cassie. I'm popping pills, Cassie. Ecstasy got me nasty. I took a half, now I'm feeling fantastic. I know your hoe, she a ratchet. She chatting with me on my gadget. I'm dabbing, just look at my jacket. I'm the OG, you can ask him. Jovi ni mdosi na kada. Shinda kani kwa mashada. Nigga, you broke, no wonder. You hating on me and my bangers. Najua mrembo ni wangu. Anajifanya mamangu. Anapenda ngoma zangu. Tulidinyana masaku. Na ndarauza mahani. Nangangana kweka food kwa sahani. Kutulinda kitu gani? Vila unatumada bila imani. Jovil sarengi jaba. Mi upenda kujigamba. Nimenyanya kama kawa. Kode yangu yu toka kwa shamba. You a fugezi we know it. Getting hair from Mongo it. Nairobi kunoma. Wali numichabago nitoka. I'ma do it how I do it. Nipe miaka kama kumi. Ati za mtu wangu. Weni nani sikujui. I'ma do it how I do it. Nipe miaka kama kumi. Ati za mtu wangu. Weni nani sikujui. Look at my teeth dancing. I pull up classy and fancy. Smoking on high good grass. Niggas can't go well with Tanganyasi. I'm sipping my lean Cassie. I'm popping pills, Cassie. Ecstasy got me nasty. I took a half, now I'm feeling fantastic. Cassie. I pull up classy and fancy. Smoking on high good grass. Niggas can't go well with Tanganyasi. I'm sipping my lean Cassie. I'm popping pills, Cassie. Ecstasy got me nasty. I took a half, now I'm feeling fantastic. Cassie. I'm the supply for the high. I keep with lies. Flex on the head at one time. Hitting the pot with a fork. Started small, I'ma trap till I'm old. Fool around, get that Glock with a stand up. Good and reboot, I check if you tendo. Second that grab till I reach a million. Never see me cause I'm up in a bando. I ain't coffee no hoes. 2K17, Jovi on savage mode. Second that grab till I reach a million. Never see me cause I'm up in a bando. I ain't coffee no hoes. 2K17, Jovi on savage mode. Lip pocket shit done in my wallet. Digging a hole. We sit in that porridge, so let me know you the long way. Never come at you the wrong way. Just I love sipping bomb. Molly got my vision come. Let's get where any poco. All bamboko. I could cut them the kata. She alive. I'm going.
I'm sipping my lean, Cassie. I'm popping pills, Cassie. Ecstasy got me nasty. I took a half, now I'm feeling fantastic. Cassie. I pull up classy and fancy. Smoking on high good grass. Really scan the world, but I'm I'm sipping my lean, Cassie. I'm popping pills, Cassie. Ecstasy got me nasty. I took a half, now I'm feeling fantastic. Cassie.
That is Jovi Jove Kiasi playing right here on 5 a.m. Guys, I'm super thrilled and I'm super grateful to have my guest. I have Mr. Nelly Oaks Yugi. He is the founder of media. He's a manager. He's a businessman. He's an entrepreneur. And he is here to talk about his brand and his career. And I'd love to first ask him how he's doing this.
Oh, I'm doing amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Yeah.
But you definitely back it up. And opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I hope everything goes great.
Nice. I am Shell. Now, people describe you as an entertainment mogul. What or how would you describe yourself?
Describe myself.
I
would describe myself as number one, a Kenyan entrepreneur who puts God first in whatever I do. I believe in myself.
Yeah.
I believe in my ability to create. Imagine, the different I come up with. And of course, whatever I believe in, I have to, put that into action. And, and you can see that in my business ventures that I have started. Currently an entrepreneur who puts God first.
Nice. You went to Toronto, Canada for uni. What did you study and how was the experience?
That was back in 2011.
Yeah.
So actually I did my last year of high school in Hamilton, Canada.
Okay.
At a college called Columbia International College. Then I went to York University in Toronto.
Okay.
Where I studied international development studies.
Interesting.
So graduated in 2013. But I mean, at that particular point, I was still very much hands-on with, promotion, events, and really chasing my purpose. I love music. I love throwing. And, I started making money quite young.
I want to ask, how was the experience at such a young age?
That's what I tell people is that you have to, first of all, look at what you enjoy,
Yeah.
and what comes easy to you, And for me, music, I always listen to music, a big fan of music.
Yeah.
And I always loved having people around. And, number two, being an international student, you had to look for different means of income. So I thought it wise just by starting off by, throwing parties. I used to rent banquet halls, charge people about $20 each.
Yeah.
Everyone was, an international student with money, so that.
Yeah.
And, it was something that was a fun experience, but at the same time, a big lesson learner because, I was taking risks at an early age. Of course, a lot of these things needed investment.
Yeah.
And I started working with people, building relationships at a young age. So it was definitely a fun experience, but also a big, lesson learner at an early age to kind of learn how to manage your finances and, just be disciplined.
Yeah. I like that. So in Canada, you're talking about started mad Drunkies International. About the concept, tell us.
A name we came up with. A cousin of mine is called Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
We
Is
started
it
actually
Gideon Zuki?
Gideon Zuki.
Oh, shout out Gideon.
We started, I think I was 17?
Mhm.
I think 18, 19.
Wow.
We started in Nairobi. We I think through our first party, Spin the Bottle.
Yeah.
Was, I think, pulled out. We had rented a house,
Mm.
actually, transformed the house to, a party concept with emptied the pool, made it a dance floor.
That's crazy.
Charged, I think, 2K.
Was this like in 2010?
This is
Thereabout.
like 2010.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is fresh off high school before I went
Yes.
to Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was, something that, a lot of people our age, I think at that particular time was, were going for events,
Mhm.
and different other entrepreneurs who started their own
Mhm.
events at that time.
Yeah.
So it was something that we were keen on. And again, looking at different ways to make money
Mm.
in a genuine way. And it was something that was, for me, a life-changing experience because I found something that I loved.
Mm. How putting together an event? Us, we just come, we share here, but then the actual planning, the actual organizing, take us through that and what makes a successful event to you.
You really, have to, first of all, get your team right.
Mm.
I always tell people, of course, teamwork makes the dream work. And from there, everyone is set out to achieve the goal for the event. So
Mhm.
right up from the planning stages, you have to do your business plan.
Mhm.
What exactly do you intend to pull out, and what's your target audience as an event promoter?
Yeah.
Of course, there are different other events, there are conferences.
Mhm.
Know that as female entrepreneurs actually doing girls only
Yeah,
events
only
also,
events,
they're
yeah.
selling out. So it depends on what is your target market,
Mhm.
getting the plan, getting the finances, and
Mhm.
executing.
Yeah. I feel like getting the finances is the hard part because let me tell you, Mina, it's been tea for tough. For us, we've been able to do a couple of events, but getting the finances or getting sponsors to come on board and brands to actually believe what you're doing and, start, helping youth is quite insane. How are you able to deal with that?
You kind of like have to, just first of all believe in your idea
Mm.
before someone else believes in
Your idea, yeah.
And, of course, capital, the finances is something that is needed for the event to be possible. So
Mm.
you have to see, are you looking at different sponsors
Mhm.
and what is aligned with your event? For example, if it's just selling this to someone who's going to invest in your idea,
Mhm.
end up coming and invest in your event and make money back.
Mhm.
Your sponsors will look at, okay, this is the kind of reach and the target audience that's demographic target audiences between this group
Mhm.
falls with that plan.
Yeah.
So it's just talking to other companies, EABL, they all have marketing budgets. Just have to figure out how to get that money.
Gotta get the money. Quite interesting. I feel like you have to be organized. You also have to have like a good network around you. Yeah. So you started now managing Akothe around 2013. I'm very, very curious as to why you thought about manager and how that came about.
I think it aligned with just me being an event promoter
Mhm.
back in Canada and starting doing like big time events there. I
Mhm.
worked under a guy called Chris J,
Mhm.
who started the OVO Festival.
Okay.
Drake.
Dope.
In Toronto. So he used to get me to promote, and we had different, events with different celebrities. We did Bow Wow's 25th birthday. We did McMill. We did Rick Ross. So a lot of
Crazy.
artists at a very young age I was dealing with.
Yeah.
And through that, I understood the psychology behind, managing an artist, what their requirements are, getting them from, the hotel to the venue. That was a whole stressful process. A lot of them have their riders that you have to fulfill, which checks out their different type of with international stars, vehicles, whatever, drinks, even right to the club venue where they're performing. The backstage, the setup of the backstage. So I was exposed to that at a very young age. And I built a network, I would say, at that age. So with managing Akode, it was more or less something that was seamless, and I was already sort of experienced beforehand. So it just fell in, just something that, she had a goal to be the #1 artist, and I said, you know what, let's do it.
Yeah. So did you look for her or she looked for you?
We met, you see, we're from the same area,
Okay.
which is Rongo,
Okay.
in Migori. So we met, of course, through family and friends. And we got to meet and kind of exchange ideas. And, she had all these plans ahead. And I kind of aligned with her plans. And I saw the determination, and I was also determined to achieve the goal. And sort of, be there as a #2, manager to a superstar, which she is right now.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to understand, in life, you're not always going to be #1, at least fall back with someone's plan.
Only person you've managed so far?
I've worked with a lot of other artists.
Okay, please
in
tell
different
us.
campaigns.
Okay.
And what I've managed to do more or less is, with the digital marketing agency that I run, I look at different campaigns where we work on, even jingles where, I have artists like Kelechi who did a very big jingle. I think it has almost 7 million views on YouTube with 22 bit. So we transformed a song to, to a jingle, which I think it was the first betting company that actually did it successfully.
Yeah.
And with different product placements, we worked with Hat the Band for their song Jaber, which was also a big success.
Yeah.
So I've been around different artists that, key into my plan. And my whole vision is, just trying to see the best way I can to assist artists to team up with the corporate world and vice versa.
Nice. Let's talk about Oaks Media. So it's an agency.
Yes.
How long has it been running for, and how was the initial start? Yeah.
Well, the marketing agency thing for me has been a big vision and dream of mine. I used to follow this guy called Steve Stout. He's a businessman in the US, and he was key to bringing the culture to the corporate world, the hip-hop culture to the corporate world that we see, that is America corporate world. So you see him working with a lot of artists like Jay-Z, and what he did with Sprite, 50 Cent, one of the earliest pioneers to just merge the two. So I had a keen interest in what he's doing. So I always kind of envisioned, how to merge and successfully use celebrities in marketing campaigns and for it to make sense.
Yeah. Nice. So it's how old?
The company now is going on to 4 years.
4 years.
Successfully. But me, of course, working with on the marketing agency side, still playing that role. But I was managing now. So we did a lot of different campaigns with Kote, with Techno Mobile,
Hennessy, 22 bed, Better Freak,
Pep Tank, Better Freak, the whole scenario. So I've always been, any company I work with, I've always tried my level best to figure out how, or whoever celebrity I'm working with, how do they fit in, and can we, create successful campaigns that will, of course, give a return for the company and also benefit the artists financially.
When you are looking to get influencers or artists, what do you look for? What are there like certain qualities that you look for that can align with like a certain brand? Yeah.
I normally tell people not every artist celebrity can sell a product. So it depends on the capability and the mindset of the celebrity you're working with. You know? So, for example, if you're selling liquid soap, you know, you would not particularly look for someone who's not, you know, probably in the mind of the consumer washing,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
sheets or whatever it is. So you look for that particular person who will fit in to that role. Of course, you have to create a sort of advertisement either through, you know, TV or online marketing campaigns that will, but making sure whatever budget you're going around, you have to promise, you know, your client that there'll be a return on that money. So it goes, you know, a long way beyond explaining and actually getting the artist, but articulating a campaign that will fit in to the company's agenda. And it comes by the content that you put out, you know, whatever they're posting, you actually articulate a 6-month program that will fit in to both accomplishing the goal and making sure the product is exposed well by the celebrity and their audience as well.
Okay. I'm quite curious, as probably an influencer who is listening in, what do they need to do to be able to target certain brands that they're looking to work with? Like, what do they need to do?
First, like, you know, you have to look at professionally. How are you packaging yourself? You know,
Okay.
what's your profile? When you send me your profile, how have you packaged it? You know, audience looking like, your demographics, you know, you're able to explain that, how you relate to your audience, or, you know, different content that you understanding who you are and really not just going with the flow. You know? So when you're going into a meeting, you have to explain yourself, you know, excessively, that someone can say, okay, you know what, this person understands themselves, understand their audience. If I give them this to sell, whether it's a new refreshment drink, this thing will take off.
Yeah. Incredible. Let's talk a bit about now. Your grandmother was Hezekiah Oyu, and a little told me that you're considering for Dagoretti North MP. I'm quite curious. Is it something that you'd consider getting into politics?
It's something that has crossed my mind. Of course, being, you know, the grandson of the late Hezekiah Oyu, was a PS of internal
security, yes.
And so, I mean, it's always been a question, you know, in the family as to who would run. But for me, as of now, my goals are just, you know, plainly on business in the corporate world. So I'm not even really active politically.
Okay.
You know, I won't even tell you particularly, you know, anything aligning to the parties that I support, etc. So for now, I'll put that aside and concentrated on business, and that's the main thing as an entrepreneur right now, is just to build my businesses successfully, and then from there I can think about, of course, the community and how I can help.
Interesting. So did you consider
I did
running?
consider, I did for, you know, maybe a week.
What changed?
I looked at it like, okay, age factor, to where, you know, if I go politics, that means you're putting your business life aside. And, you know, it's not something that you can enter half-heartedly. You have to really give it your all, and in order to succeed, you know. And also, I think it takes someone to actually enter leadership, not only from a leadership perspective, but, you know, something whereby you can do something for the community. I still have a lot of things that I'm trying to do. And I think once I kind of tick off that checklist, I'll probably be considering something.
Okay. I'm so curious. You are very inspiring. You're very motivating on social media. Where does that come from?
Number one, I guess I read a lot.
Okay.
I always tell people knowledge is very
It's power.
key, and it's power. And it you know, helps direct my thought process in whatever I do. So it's something that, you know, if I come up or I think about something motivational, it's always either whatever I'm probably going through, to motivate other entrepreneurs, because I feel like that's like the passion. You know, it's in this age group right now.
Yeah.
People are kind of getting sucked for jobs or, you know, whatever the case might be. But
Mm-hmm.
the real reality of the situation is, you know, there are no jobs out there. So nobody's going to come and, you know, pick not your parents, because probably their mindset is a bit different. Not the government, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're waiting for motivate yourself, you know, to kind of start whatever it is.
Mhm.
You kind of take, you know, the position into your own hands, and from there, you know, experience will be the best teacher.
Yeah.
So I kind of drop, you know, it's just to motivate any future entrepreneur out there who's trying to start something,
Mhm.
and you know, just enlighten them, and you know, keep the can learn something.
As an entrepreneur, I'm sure you can be able to distinguish a good idea and a bad idea. I'm quite curious, what is a bad idea and what is when should you invest fully into something that you're probably trying to start?
It depends. You see, you have to look at it from, okay, if I'm an investor and you come up with an idea, let's say you want to start a petrol station, or, you know, a radio media outlet, you know. For me, it goes about the market, you know. So I have to look at, you know, the market capability and what, let's say, for example, if it's the food and beverage industry, this is the numbers, this is what they're doing. So whenever, you know, there's not any right or good, because you definitely can't really tell if it's going to be successful or not. But it's definitely the person behind that idea that will drive its success. Secondly, of course, you know, getting to the marketing, the sales, that whole kind of thing. I'm always able, like, as an entrepreneur who's been in the game, to work with people and direct people. But it also depends on, you know, someone's determination. I do partner up a lot with other people, and kind of I'm able. You know.
True.
So everyone, you know, if you're in the medical industry, I wouldn't know how to manufacture, you know, whatever it is, medicine that these guys are doing. So if someone comes up and tells me this is the industry, this is what we're doing, and I do a background check on the person, and I understand the numbers, then I'm able to work with you.
Yeah.
But if ideally you have an idea and you're not ready to push it and execute and get ready for the struggle, because it starts off, you know, by just starting off. So you have to, like, really get into it. But the main thing for me with a good idea or bad idea is the person driving the idea.
Okay. Have you ever invested in a business or an idea?
Yeah, I mean, I normally tell people there are four types of people in society.
Okay.
You're either self-employed, employed, a business owner, or an investor. So depending on that category. So as an investor, I would say I've achieved that category right now. I've invested in land.
Okay.
I think I'll break off into real estate before the end of this year in Kilifi. That will be to develop some villas as well. So I've invested in real estate. I've invested in a few businesses, which the betting industry. I think you've seen a couple of the companies that I've run. Of course, even the marketing agency in itself is an investment, and I still pay employees. It's a business that is running. On top of that, I'm also keen into digital marketing and the billboards industry. So I have billboards as well, which I have in Riverside. I'm now shipping in digital billboards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I want to go further into researching the potential of the digital marketing space, artificial intelligence, and different ways that you can work with, you know, billboards to kind of, you know, create a smart interaction way. So I'm looking at the future of that as well.
Yeah.
Which I believe, you know, Kenyans are very talented.
True.
One of the things I've come to sort of pick up in my journey is the intelligence in some of these, individuals who are in IT,
Mm.
who have actually built some of my websites that I run as well. And successfully, you can just see, what other countries are learning from Kenya, especially on the IT technology front. I'll tell you, we are ahead. So if we can actually be keen into tapping into, that sort of
Like fintech and
fintech and all that,
Mm.
there's so much potential.
Yeah.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, that's incredible. Somebody here is asking, what does Nelly Oaks like doing in his free time? Juni business sana sana. Anasema tu ni business talk.
No, of course, I've been, of course I'm in entertainment. I definitely enjoy going out. But, mostly for me, number one is all work. Play when, you get to enjoy your sweat. Of course, I work out beginning of the day. Towards the end, of course, I enjoy a good read. And, I listen to a lot of motivational and spiritual as well. I listen to T.D. Jakes, a couple of other pastors out there, just to, get some spiritual nourishment as well on this journey.
Yeah.
Putting this what's key. And also understanding the ability to have faith in whatever you do.
What does a day look like in your life?
Let me even say for today.
Let's see. Do you always schedule and know what you're doing before? Wow.
No, definitely. Even my outfit, you have to,
Even your outfit?
mindset.
Wow. I have an aunt who used to do the same thing a day before.
The day before, just get, picture what your day is going to be, understand that. Some people, have to understand that effective planning, you have to set yourself to plan to succeed.
True.
And
True.
that's with your mind, with your body, and everything, with your wellness. So particularly like today, after this interview, I have a meeting at around 11 at my lawyer's office in Upper Hill. And I have a lunch meeting at Fairview at 1:30. That's business meeting. Then I get back to the office at around 2:30. I'll spend maybe 2-3 hours. Then I have a flight to Eldoret at 8:20.
Wow. So you're always
on the move, go, looking for different opportunities. Like I'd say, I have businesses in Mombasa, Kilifi, Eldoret now, just prospecting, farming now, which is looking very interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm just going there, doing my research. Like I encourage people, always do your research
Yeah.
before, you go into any business. So yeah, typical day. It's never in one particular, area.
Area
So
or the-
I'm constantly moving.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting. I have one more last question because my time is sadly up. What would Nelson want to be remembered for?
What would I want to be remembered for? For me, it will be to be remembered by the amount of people I have helped to better themselves, to also achieve success. Because for me, it's about the community and it's about putting Kenya on the map.
Yeah, nice. I like that because here at Radio 254, that's what we're trying to do.
And I love, I love
Yeah.
everything about the 254 radio. You guys are doing an amazing job. And this is where
Thank
it's
you.
at. This is the hustle
Yeah.
and bustle.
Yeah. Just point us in the way of these brands, and we shall definitely continue what we're doing and make it even bigger and go out there better. Please give us your social media handles and any last words you'd like to tell the people listening in.
Okay. Social media on Instagram, it's at Nelly Oaks. Twitter at Nelly Oaks, but I'm not so active on Twitter. Facebook at Nelly Oaks. Yeah, that's my social media handle. Last words would be
Tell us. Give us some words of wisdom. Yeah.
you can try and fail, but never fail to try.
Nice. Thank you so much, Nelly, for coming through. It has been an amazing conversation.
Definitely.
Just getting to talk to you has motivated me to do more, to get out there more, to question, to do my research, and to plan. Thank you so much for coming through, and just keep on doing what you're doing. You're such an inspiration to so many people out there who are trying to be entrepreneurs, who are trying to get into that entertainment industry. And yeah, just keep hustling, keep pushing. I want to say thank you. And I also want to thank all my listeners for tuning into the 5 a.m. Club. Man, it's been such an amazing show. But I want to tell you guys not to go anywhere, because after me is Morning with Russ, and he has an amazing show lined up for you. Make sure that you go copy your tickets as well for the open mic night happening on the 1st of July on our website, www.254.radio. I'm going to leave you guys playing Low Key, the great Vile Inafaa.
Loki. Ati vile naifanya ni true. Quality bado iko juu. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, meaning fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, meaning fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Mali nimetoka ni mbali I swear, sai penye niko huwezi compare. The good life ndo na try kujipea, nyi bado mnabonga mili atakupia. Story mingi niliachia Insta, kauni saidi na kupatia distance. Na give thanks to your kismat, niko gifted na si Christmas. Si lazima niseme I'm one of a kind, top 10 mini 1 over 9. Hakuna cha bure ndo maana na grind, na ngoja tani yangu ni kanko kwa line. Place niko kuna gravity, mini star so na need space. Flow deeper than a cavity, mtaishi kukumbuka this face. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, meaning fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, meaning fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Nina more verses than a scripture, getting more paper than a printer. Webaki kuhate, mi squeeze na get mademu na cheki kwa picha. Ini moto wameshindwa kuzima, wako in shock juu loki ni stima. Ego ni bigi kifuatwa na jina, I am the greatest, ni nani anapinga. Resurrection ya Pac na Biggie, inspiration ya Cole na Drizzy. Kaniganji we call I'm picking, kama unangoja ni fall you're tripping. Na ukicheki nasonga kama movie star, ndoto valid kushinda za Lupita. Marapa itabidi wamerudi class, serikali imechange ni kudita. Usiworry ile life na live, utajichanganya we mind your biz. Squeezy na dine na kings, kuwa kunywa better hide your sins. Naifanya job ile nyinyi na desire, games itadedi mimi nikiretire. Mwezi admit but now I inspire, stakes iko juu na zipandisha haya. Ishiti na kama condition, watakujaji utadhani ni audition. Usifambo lewe baki commission, naitaki pressure inataka ambition. Wengine wanaifanya for likes, rap ni career mimi nitaifanya for life. Kuniweza itabidi mcombine, wanajiona sana but still wako blind. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, meaning fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, hakuna kitu inaweza fanya ni lose. Me I got nothing to prove, najua watatiwe na I'm finally through. Quality bado iko juu, meaning fire but I'm keeping it cool. Fema mapesa ni vile takam, tabaki kutesa jo vile nafaa. Vile naifanya ni true, naifanya ni true, vile naifanya ni Quality bado iko juu.
Wagwan everyone, welcome to Radio 254. Welcome to Morning with Ross. It's your Rasta Ted Wanyoike. We live, we're here, we back. We back. Good Tuesday, cold Tuesday. Anyways, I'm feeling great. How you guys feeling? Me, I'm feeling awesome, feeling fantastic. We just had the 5 a.m. club, man, and Sonia Pinto with her guest. I mean, yo. Hey, she told me when she starts bringing guests, yo, tutalia, and definitely we crying, man. But anyways, shout out to Sonia Pinto for having an awesome guest. To more of that, man. Welcome to Morning with Ross. Welcome to Radio 254. Hashtag Radio 254. Hashtag Morning with Ross. Keep it hashtag Morning with Ross. Remember, follow Radio 254 in every single platform. 254.radio on Instagram. Radio 254 online on Twitter. Radio 254 pale Facebook. Yes, let's have fun. Let's talk. Let's communicate. Good Tuesday, manze. A lot has been happening. Stories za Shakahola to ziatera na uko mbali. Shakahola stories manze zimebo sana hadi manze kuni what was happening in the darkness, man. No, kuna msemo mkweli unasemanga ati sijui kani ukweli lakini rada nyingine akonga ati whatever happens in the dark will come to light. Whatever happens in the dark will come to light. Well, tune in to find out, man. Tujue hiyo giza imefichwa imetokea wapi. So anyways, Morning with Ross, Radio 254. Let's rate it.
Dana wanare mwagata Mwene nyaga wale hamanani Hidiria te agire vata Okinyonia vata wa moyo Dana wanare mwagata Mwene nyaga wale hamanani Hidiria te agire vata Okinyonia vata wa moyo
Dimete diete kagia na nema Oria ni unyedete diete kagia na nema Yo man, only provider no me finance lienja Hadisa zilen kochini nionekana gen meja Vitwa zi kan mengo Pressure